Okay, so I am on my honeymoon and Paddy and I were thinking, well, I was thinking I wasn't gonna have a video to upload this week because I don't know what happened. I thought I did, but I didn't. So I was like, why don't I just do like a holiday honeymoon edition makeup? I'm just gonna get ready with you guys kind of thing. I'm doing this on my vlogging camera, so sorry if everything's off, but let's just get started. So I'm gonna start off, that's my mirror. I'm gonna start off with my Marc Jacobs ReMarcable. No, I'm not gonna start off with primer. The primer I've been using is the Guerlain or Guerlain Loire, the one with like the little gold speckles in it. I think someone's getting room service, so there's like a massive like clashing sound outside. I'm gonna wait for them to pass. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this basically on the center of my face. And this is really nice. I used to get samples of this all the time when I was a pro artist for Anastasia because it was way too expensive and I was like, oh, I can just get free samples whenever I work at Sephora. But I just took the plunge before my wedding because I wanted to treat myself. So I really like it. That guy's not done moving yet. Okay, now going in with foundation, I'm using the Marc Jacobs ReMarcable in 34 beige medium, and you need the smallest amount of this, especially for like holidays. You don't want a lot of foundation anyways, but I only packed one foundation, so I'm using like the smallest amount. I'm just gonna put on the back of my hand. Like that is technically too much. It's very like full coverage foundation and it's like highly pigmented. Taking it on my beauty blender just because I don't have a brush for it, so I'm going to kind of be a little bit more I guess rough with this. I'm not going to really be stippling it on my skin. Like this isn't fully wet, it's a little bit more on the dry side, and some of you may comment down below saying you need to use it fully wet, and you can if you want more of a natural dewy finish, but if you want more of a smooth, fuller coverage finish, you can actually use it dry. I learned that from the Pixie Woo sisters because they have their beauty sponge, and they always recommend if you want fuller coverage, use their sponge dry. So this is not fully dry, but it's not fully wet. It's kind of in between. So I'm not really bouncing it up and down. I'm kind of sliding it so that it moves the product a lot more. I have a massive dry spot right here and it's not coming off, so if you see a little bit of like crusty skin, then ignore that. I just think my skin is getting super dehydrated from the sun and just being in chlorine and salt water. It's like getting really confused, and I've been putting oil and lotion on it, so it's probably not at the best, most plump state at the moment, but whatever, we're getting over it. But yeah, if you guys were wondering what resort we're staying at, we're staying in Mexico at the Rio Palace Riviera Resort, Mayan Riviera Resort. I think there's the Rio Palace Mexico one as well, but we're at the Riviera Maya one, and I highly recommend it. It is absolutely stunning. It's so classy and beautiful here, and we just like walked down the beach to Playa del Carmen and go into the city, and it's just so beautiful. Everyone's so friendly here and it's so inviting, so highly recommend it if you want to come to Mexico. The weather's beautiful. It's a little overcast today, but it was still like warm by the pool, and those are the days you need to look out for because the sun is still there. It's just covered a little bit, so I think Paddy got a little burnt today. Okay, moving on to concealer. I'm going to put this on any blemishes or red spots that I have. It is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. For concealer under my eyes, I'm going to take the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer in Light. Alright, taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder, we're just going to set our under eye concealer so that doesn't move just a wee bit. And for the rest of the face, I'm taking this Dim Light Ambient powder from Hourglass and just like a fluffy brush and dusting this on the rest of my face. And this just gives a nice glow, but not a shimmery glow, more of like a diffused light glow. Great if you have oily skin. Alrighty, I'm going to take my MAC Give Me Sun and this Luxie Duo Fiber stippling brush. This bronzer only works when I have a tan, and so it's perfect time to use it. Love this brush with it as well. I'm just going to buff this in to all the areas of my face that need a little bit of sun. So not necessarily contouring, just using it to give me some sun. So lame. Also, if you guys are wondering, I know a lot of you asked in a picture I posted on Instagram, this robe is from For Love and Lemons. My bridesmaids got together and bought me this, or a bunch of my friends did, and it's just so pretty and delicate and feminine, and For Love and Lemons is just such a beautiful, really feminine brand, so I love this and I think it's perfect as a beach cover up as well. Okay, for blush, I'm taking MAC's Warm Soul, which is really pretty bronzy, peachy blush color, and I'm using it on my Ofra 22 brush, and I'm gonna just pop that onto the apples of my cheek. This is a perfect vacation blush. I just think it blends into a tan really nicely. Okay, my brows are a hot mess, so just ignore that. I'm taking my Anastasia Brow Wiz in Caramel, and I'm just filling in the sparse areas, nothing too defined, just very loosey-goosey and brushed up with some brow gel after. For brow gel, I'm taking my Benefit 3D Brow Tones in 2. My camera's gonna die. Should I start my eyes or should I just stop now and let it film or charge? I'm gonna power through. Okay, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario. I was so happy to see that Sephora did not sell out of this because I really wanted it. So I picked it up and I'm going to use the shade, what shade do I wanna use? Kim. I'm gonna use the shade Kim on a MAC 2-in-7 brush, and I'm just gonna put this from lid to crease and just buff it up. Are you making me a mimosa? I'm gonna take the Sigma Pencil E30 brush and dip it into Kim as well and smudge my lower lash line. Okay, now taking my finger and dipping it into Fifth Ave. This is a really pretty lighter gold shade. I'm gonna just pop this on the center of my lid just so that it catches the light. Can't really do that without a mirror. Okay, of course my camera died, so I just did this eye. I did like a nice smoky brown wing liner. I didn't want to do a black liner because my black liner is all run out, so I had to get another one. So for liner, I'm taking the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in Mr. Bing, I think. It's kind of rubbed off. Mr. Bing, and I'm just going to create that cat eye, and then I'm going to smudge it out with that pencil brush. And then to finish it off, I'm going to set it with Violetta from the Mario palette. Okay, you could leave it here, but I think I'm gonna add a little bit on my lower waterline, just on the outer corner. So hot in Mexico, I'm already getting oily. Okay, I'm gonna curl my lashes a couple of times and use my favorite mascara, the CoverGirl Supersizer Fibers Mascara. I'm gonna do a lot of coats of this because I don't wanna put on false lashes. Okay, now for the fun part and where you can kind of go overboard. It's time for highlighter. So I'm taking the Anastasia Glow Kit and my Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. I feel like I'm just flailing my arms for you here. And I think I'm just gonna take like a blend of all these colors. Maybe stick to these 3 rather than this one because I'm a little bit more tanned, but I might pop that onto my upper lip and the inner corner of my eyes. So pretty. A little bit on my forehead, a little bit on my nose. Great, camera's gonna die again because I didn't charge it long enough. So onto lips, I'm taking MAC Stripdown and the color I wore on my wedding day, which is absolutely stunning. It is Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick. This is totally not sharpened, so I think I'm gonna wreck my lips with this. Ooh. I'm gonna do another quick coat of mascara before my camera dies. That little camera sign is blinking. Okay, so that is it for this little impromptu honeymoon vacation makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below on some future videos you guys want me to film. Can't wait to get back into routine and start filming 2 videos a week for you guys. I think I stayed on track, but I know this video is not really the normal format, but it will be by next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.